Hey, Sláinte de Buckaroos, how the heck are you? So I've got one. Actually, I've had this once before. I just realized, but I only had one can. This time I got a four pack. A friend shared one with me, but I got a four pack in my latest box from Minocqua Brewing Company on January 20th, 2025. America's twice impeached convicted felon signed an executive order that changed the name of Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. Reading the can, folks. Yes, by forgetting, yes, by forgetting to reserve his only family brain cell. Oh my, that day, our lobotomized swamp donkey of a president. I'm reading the can, okay? Unilaterally erased 5 centuries of geographic history. Anyways, I'm not going to read the rest of that, but I think you kind of get the message. Which is one of the reasons I do like Minocqua Brewing Company, because they do more than just make great beer. They're trying to do great things. And I appreciate that about them. So slaunch it. So this is obviously meant to be a Mexican style light lager. Uh, the aromatics, although you don't usually check the aromatics on a beer like this, I was just curious. I don't typically put a lime in a beer, but I did because of the style you typically would. But the aromatics remind me more of a Modelo Especial or a Tecate than it does a Corona. Oh gosh, that is nice. Very clean, very crisp, just a little bit better than your typical macro versions of the style. Let me say that. Oh gosh, that is good though. Beers like this are great for warm weather, obviously. But what I'm noticing most, it just feels a little cleaner, a crisper finish than those other names, the names that I mentioned. Yeah, that's what I noticed most, how clean that finish is. Although I'm sure it does use some rice as per style, probably even some flaked corn again as per style. It is just done so impeccably well. Oh gosh, that's just delicious. Now I wish I was making Mexican food for dinner. That reminds me of some chilaquiles. Oh mercy! Gosh, that is good though. That really is. Delicious. Yeah, I had a friend who gets beer from them as well. Uh, Brought me a can, so I had one can of it. But then this latest box that just arrived, had a four pack, so I was really excited about that. That really is good, man. Wow, very light, very easy to drink, but there is some flavor. And again, for me, it's that finish. It is so clean, so crisp. It is just absolutely delectable. Uh, wow, that is good. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Anyways, I digress. I kind of got into my own thoughts there for a second. It was done well. Yeah, I keep thinking, boy, I wish I'd have had. I should have made some El Paso style flat enchiladas or Baja style green chili. I'm thinking of a lot of things right now. I grew up in Southern California, so you got that California mix. A lot of it's Baja Mexico influenced. Well, before it became overly trendy, but I'm talking the 70s and 80s, anyways. But then in the late 90s, I spent about a year in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So I saw how I said El Paso, actually, it was Las Cruces, it was flat enchilada. But so in those, the beautiful green chilies, chili verde that they make over there. And then we spent about a year in El Paso, Texas. So a lot of what I do is sort of an amalgam of the three cultures or the three regions, I guess, that all make food slightly differently. In fact, I hadn't. California wasn't necessarily known for chilaquiles. I didn't have chilaquiles until I moved to El Paso. And once I had chilaquiles, oh man, this is genius. Why didn't somebody think of this before? But the first time I ever had enchiladas montadas, which is an egg on top of the enchiladas, that was in Las Cruces, which is the first time I'd ever had a flat enchilada. So now I kind of combine all three regional styles. Uh, there was this tiny little hole in the wall Mexican place in Cypress, California, where I grew up, called the Green Burrito, and they did these combo plates, and I'd always order. Well, not always order. I'd usually order the cheese enchiladas, but sometimes I'd order the chili verde with pork. Uh, with beans and a little guacamole salad. Oh, their food was insanely good. And very reasonable. But my memories always go back to that place, right? And then there was a little restaurant in Cyprus as well called Via Maria. And that was the first time I'd ever had uh, arroz con camarones, shrimp and rice, which was, oh gosh, I order that almost every, well, I was just about to say order that almost every time, but it was about a 50-50 between that and the chili ranos. The chili ranos were just crazy good. And that's what drinking a Mexican style lager does to me. It makes me reminisce about food, man. That's probably why I look the way I do. Anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and it's one reason I don't put lime in a beer. It gets in the way, man. All right, good guys, Sláinte. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I appreciate it.